Hi guys, I hope you're all well. It's currently Sunday the 25th of February 2024 and welcome to week 424 of my weight loss journey. In last week's video we all saw I had a small loss of half a pound or 0.2 kilogram, which meant my body mass index maintained at 53.9. Just like I always do, I'm going to start the proceedings off by reviewing my calorie consumption for the past week, which we can see in the graph above. The average of this was 2,412 compared to the previous week at 2,412. So actually I think this is the first time ever I've seen a maintain on my calories, which is very strange to see, but that's it. We all know Saturdays are my black hole days. Basically, as soon as I get weighed on a Saturday morning, I just let loose. Saturdays is free reign when it comes to just eat whatever I want. So I did say that I would post or show you the foods that I do have on a Saturday, my black hole day. So yeah, as promised, here's what I had yesterday. On a weekend, I generally never have any breakfast, especially on a Saturday, because I think it will disrupt my weigh-in. But for my lunch, I had 3 ham and cheese with beetroot sandwiches on a bread roll with a small pork pie with a 150 gram packet of salt and vinegar crisps. For dessert, I had 2 chocolate chip cookies. And for my drink, I had something similar to a Pepsi Max. Later on in the afternoon, I had some honey roasted and ready salted peanuts, approximately 50 grams. And for my evening meal, I had 2 slices of gammon with some roast potatoes, 3 pigs in blankets, 2 small Yorkshire puddings, and mixed vegetables with carrots, snap peas, garden peas, and some mini corn on the cobs. Of course, I accompanied that with some gravy, some tomato sauce, and some mint sauce. I know it's a bit strange putting mint sauce with gammon. It's normally with lamb, but yeah. And for my drink with my meal, I had some orange juice. For my evening meal dessert, I had 3 pancakes with some squirty cream. And the rest of my drinks throughout the day was something similar to Pepsi Max. My calories for my lunch came to 2,252. My calories for my evening meal was 1,145 calories. And my dessert, which I'm also going to incorporate my snack throughout the day, which was about 50 grams of peanuts, that came to 726 calories. So as a total on Saturday, I consumed 4,123 calories. So there you go, folks. Now you've witnessed my typical black hole Saturday. There's a little bit more calories than I've typically been having over the last couple of weeks, but at least you've seen a worst case scenario. So it's not all really bad food that I'm having, but some of it has got quite a lot of calories, you know. So that's that. My fluid consumption, on a positive note, has increased to 3,457 millilitres. Compared to the previous week at 3,286 millilitres. And now if we look at my activity levels, which we all know I like to monitor my step count, this can be seen in the graph above. The average of this was 5,963 compared to the previous week at 6,414. It has seen a reduction. Disappointed by that. It was mainly one day that messed me up, which I think was on Wednesday. It just tipped it down. Rained for most of the day, especially during the lunch break. So yeah, if I'd have gone out, I could have got an extra few thousand steps, and if that had ever happened, I would have probably maintained on step count, if not just a little bit more, like 1 or 2 steps more. But other than that, but yeah. It's that time of the week where we all get to see my latest weighing results. So here it is, guys. Here's my weighing. I weigh 183.7 kilograms, which is 405 pounds, or 28 stone 13 pounds. This means in the past week I've seen a loss of 1.5 pound, or 0.7 kilogram. But if I compare this result to the result I obtained at Slimming World, you can see this right here. At Slimming World this week, I also saw a loss of 1.5 pound, or 0.7 kilogram. Based on this week's weight loss, it sees my body mass index go from 53.9 down to 53.7. And if we look at my third weight loss target, last week it was minus 7.6% complete, and after the loss it goes up to minus 5.4% complete. So in the 424 weeks that I've been doing this weight loss journey, I've lost a total of 136.2 pounds, which is 61.8 kilograms, or 9 stone 10.2 pounds. Next week I'm just going to continue doing what I've been doing now since the start of this year and focus on my 3 stats. Fluid wise, just want to nudge it a bit more, hopefully achieve that 3,500 milliliter average for the week. My calorie consumption, I'd like that to be between 2,200 2,300 calories as an average for the week, and I think that is my sweet spot, where I do see between 1 and 3 pounds loss per week. So I'm very happy with this week's 1.5 pound, but I was hoping just to bring my calories down a little bit, but still I've seen a good result. My activity levels, of course, I want to see this increase. I want to get back towards 10,000 steps as an average, but small increment, increases is what I'm aiming for at this moment in time. So hopefully next week I will see a loss result. I'm grateful I've broken that maintain cycle that I've just been having, where it's been maintain, loss, and now I've seen a loss again. So I've broken that. So hopefully losses for the next couple of weeks, that would be great. But other than that, guys, that's it. That's the end of this week's video. As always, if you'd like to continue following me along my weight loss journey and hopefully get to see much less of me in the future, by all means subscribe to my channel so you don't get to miss out on any future videos that I post. I wish you all a fantastic week. Stay safe, look after one another, and I'll see you all again next Sunday.